to separate the men from the bars, motherfucker. Let's go. The best verse can't allow my intro. Word of blood, daddy. This time is for taking. Time steady ticking, food supply getting lower, and these diapers getting expensive.
Wine, what up? It's your boy E with Boxing Profits, bringing that toe-to-toe value that's undisputed in this industry. Man, let me show some love to Andy Ruiz, man. Because Andy Ruiz is looking incredible, bro. I can't even lie to you, bro. You know what I'm saying? Andy Ruiz, you reading the title here. This is Eddy Reynoso's quote saying that Andy Ruiz Jr. will become world heavyweight champion again. The only question I would have to ask in regard to that headline is how. You know, who's he going to fight? The only chance I see of Andy Ruiz becoming a heavyweight champion within the near future is if Deontay Wilder fights Tyson Fury and gets his WBC title back, and then those two lock horns, and Andy Ruiz will have to defeat either Anthony Joshua, Tyson Fury, Deontay Wilder. And just to put things into context as far as Andy Ruiz is concerned, we have to see what he looks like on Saturday night, man. This is boxing. Anything can happen. You know, Ruiz, he's doing the right things, man. All of the right inputs are being placed in. He's obviously responded well with Eddy Reynoso as his trainer. And if he's responding well outside of the ring with his discipline and his mentality, then he's going to respond well in the ring against Chris Arreola. So I'm quite sure that Andy Ruiz is a gigantic favorite. I'm not sure how the pay-per-view numbers are going to do. But obviously, they're giving Andy Ruiz a shot at not only redeeming himself. We're not going to, pull up all of the dirt that Andy Ruiz put on his own plate and choked on the dirt and mud himself, you know what I mean? But I would love to see how Andy Ruiz responds in the ring. But I mean, through all intents and purposes, man, from what we can logically observe, is that Andy Ruiz is going to take care of business come May the 1st. And I'll be the first to support Andy Ruiz's championship aspirations. But let's get into this article, man. So it's pretty interesting. So according to Canelo Alvarez trainer, man, get out of here, man. Whatever, man. It's the first, man, get out of here. You know what I'm saying? Eddy Reynoso, Andy Ruiz Jr. will regain the World Heavyweight Championship one day. The prediction comes ahead of the Mexican-American's return to the ring this weekend. Reynoso, who has helped Ruiz lose 60 pounds in weight, believes it's just a matter of time. Let me stop right there, okay? So this guy has lost 60 pounds within a 4 to 5 month period. That means that Andy Ruiz is locked in, man. You know what I mean? So if he's responding well to training outside of the ring, then clearly, man, Chris Arreola is going to be in a lot of trouble, man. I will hope, because of the relationship that Ruiz and Arreola has had in the past, I don't want to see them in the ring, being friends with each other. I don't want to see Andy Ruiz knock Arreola's head off, man. I'm saying, send him into retirement. God bless him and his family, his kids, you know what I'm saying, things of that nature, but that's what they get signed up for. So I want to see a bloodbath. I want to see Andy Ruiz go in that ring and do him worse than what he did AJ. Anyway, let's move on. So Andy Ruiz, lost to Andy. That's a tongue twister. Andy Ruiz lost to Anthony Joshua in a disappointing effort back in December 19. Since then, Ruiz ballooned up in weight even more to 310 pounds. Now boasting a trimmer physique approaching 250 pounds, Ruiz faces Arreola on pay-per-view. Reynoso has tried to instill new values into Ruiz to cut old habits. Man, that's great stuff right there, man. That's a lot to digest, man. But it's some great stuff that you're talking about. The most important thing for Andy is the discipline and his mentality, Reynoso said. Those are the main aspects we've been working on now. From there, we have the building blocks to get better every day, everything we want to do. The talent and intelligence have always been there for Andy. It's a pleasure to work with him. He's done everything I asked from him so far. I'm excited about this fight. Me too. You're going to see a new Andy Ruiz Jr. both physically and mentally. Can't wait, man. I'm looking forward to it. You're going to see him become champion again. How? I can't wait for this step on May the 1st. It's going to be a tough fight against Arreola. True. I hope it is. These are two fighters who had the same upbringing. See what I'm saying? There's going to be nowhere to hide in the ring. They're going to bring out the best in each other. So, adding to his thoughts, Ruiz pointing out that he knows his forthcoming foe well from their younger days. And he's saying, and I quote, Chris and I sparred when I was 16 years old. We've had the same dreams and the same vision. We've had great careers. My dad has always said that we're going to fight one day, and now it's right around the corner. So, it's going down this weekend. Looking forward to it. Don't know about the pay-per-view thing, man, but I'm definitely going to watch this fight. And I got a lot of respect for Andy Ruiz, man. You know what I'm saying? Anytime somebody puts their life in a position where they want to do something constructive, bro, I do nothing but respect that, man. So blessings to Andy Ruiz. I'm really looking forward to this fight, man. I don't know about the pay-per-view price, but I'm definitely going to support him. I'm definitely going to hold him down. And I definitely, when people are doing constructive things with their life and bouncing back, I want to see how Ruiz responds with all of these new inputs and what's the outputs that we're going to see in the ring come on May 1st. You guys let me know how y'all feel about it in the comment box below. It's your boy E with not only boxing, signing on to the next one. I'll let your boy 100. Whoop, out.